individual agency authorizations. Was this a missed opportunity to prevent this from happening? Couldn't a drone have easily spotted that 20-year-old shooter on that rooftop?
Yeah, and well, frankly, the FAA is part of the problem. Look, this isn't new technology at all. It's definitely not rocket science to employ drones effectively. In the military, we rarely did an operation without a drone overhead, and that should be the case with presidential security. I mean, Trump especially, this is our next president who we're talking about, and myself and others, I'm sure, would do it for free. Drones are meant to be a force multiplier for operations. They're not meant to replace the force, but enhance the coverage. And federal and state law enforcement officers should be implementing this in AI technologies that complement each other to regularly protect the public. You can use these at public events for things like pre-site inspection and preparation, real-time aerial surveillance, monitoring the crowds, monitoring entrances and exits for suspicious activities or individuals. You can use it for perimeter security and emergency responses. Yeah. And it's very easy to use these systems to just relay critical information to the ground security forces that could have stopped this situation from happening. And we've even learned a lot from recent wars on the cost effectiveness now of using them. Now, they're very cheap. You've got small handheld drones that have US-based AI systems available on the market. They can automate these security insights in real time. They can call out these threats. And now you even have situations where the drones can physically stop the threats themselves. Now, I'm not talking about, a Hellfire missile striking a threat. We're talking about a small drone physically going up to that potential target, getting in front of it, distracting it. And that's a situation that could have been used here. This isn't advanced futuristic stuff. It's available now, but there is this bureaucracy that exists right now in our own government, which makes it difficult and frankly needs a complete security overhaul.
Real quick, I want to get this in here because this is really important. The voice of Frank Loveridge, the former Secret Service special agent in charge, is defending the security plan that went down that day. Listen here.
There was a plan to secure it. We need to find out what that plan was, and then the execution phase of that is where they most likely had the issue. I don't believe with a site advance agent, a lead advance agent, a second supervisor, all looking at the same threats that were there, I don't believe they would have missed it.
So that's really interesting. He's not questioning the plan. He's questioning the execution of that plan and the failure of it. Real quick, final thought on that.
Both need to be questioned here. And the FAA, frankly, they've been creating a lot of problems for law enforcement using drones. Many law enforcement officers, which the Secret Service is saying was responsible especially for this technology, they're afraid to submit waivers of authorization allowing them to fly drones. The FAA's confused government officials about what the true process is here. And they need a lot more training. That includes Secret Service as well. We've got to stop stifling this innovation and use the technologies the way it should be to protect our public and our government officials.
You make really great points. Hopefully it comes up in the hearing next week, why this wasn't used, why a drone was not deployed. And I think there's really big questions over the site survey that the Secret Service has to do before the event takes place. And a former FBI agent is saying that site survey is going to tell us everything. If that building with the sloped roof is in the site survey and they didn't secure it, that's going to answer a lot of questions. Brett, thank you very much for joining us. All right, John.
Thank you.
All right, Sanders, you